Welcome back, everyone. Well, today it's nothing but sanding. Yeah, I hope everyone had a great week. Well, I've spent most of the week, did a little bit of work around the acreage here, getting ready for springtime. But all week, basically, I just picked a corner and I've been sanding. Now, you saw me go through and get it ready for Bondo. Most of that sanding and grinding was done with 60 grit. I have then gone over this entire car, minus the roof. I haven't done the roof yet, but I've done the car in 80 grit. Today, we're going 120. Now, I'm definitely not videoing every single time I sand this thing. It's pretty monotonous. I really wish it would hurry up and be done, but it's part of life. Now, we're just using a DA sand or dual action sander. I'm only getting rid of dents, which I assume are 95% hail dents because they're just dings everywhere on top of the panels, mostly on top. We're not contouring any quarter panels or big flat body panels, so I'm not worried about things being flat. I'm not worried about waves or anything. We're just cleaning up dents. If we go to bare metal, we do, like we have here. If we don't, it is what it is. This time I'm doing it. Anyway, sit back and enjoy all the sanding. And that is what my week has been like now. I've jumped ahead here, threw a little Bondo down here. I got a big float, or I don't know, I guess I'll just call it a float, a large sander for big flat surfaces. I'm gonna make this curve here and finish this off. It's not as thick as it looks. I'm just dragging it out, trying to create a smooth profile in a couple of little spots that I found after I sanded. Now I have purposely left the roof and the pillars to the end. The roof and the trunk lid are going to be a job in itself. I'm going to kind of do them together, back and forth between sanding, do a little filling, sand in here, coming back, and then fill here, and then coming back and forth. And then, of course, all these pillars and everything all going to be done by hand. There's no sander that I'm going to be able to get in here with. So it's all going to be done by hand, as flat as I can with my palm. Maybe a small block, but I'll work my way around and try to get that finished. Once I try my hand up here of getting that nice curve done, then I'm going to have to work on these back fenders here and get the nice curve as well going. I've got the main part filled, and it's fairly smooth. I can feel a little bit of distortion there, so it's coming. And actually, this side is much better than that side, because I did get the start down a little lower, and this is smoothing out much nicer. But it's working well. Working on my wheel arches, which is doing good down here. And I've just kind of continued on along the car, and of course, the pillars on this side will be the same. But all in all, I'm still loving this project, loving this red. Even though it's dusty, man, does it stand out. Every time I see it, I love it. But that's it. That's all for the car content. I have done other things through the week. Took on a little job here. Got a friend's little scooter that they have for their son. And it was working, and then it wasn't. And it sounded like it was going to be clean the carburetor kind of job. And so I dug into it, and things got worse and worse until the point where it is clearly not just a carburetor issue. It is a engine rebuild issue is what it's going to be. So I've got a cylinder, a head, piston ring set, and a gasket set coming. And I'll kind of fit that in between. Not really videoing that, kind of going through it a little bit on my TikTok. But yeah. I'm gonna burn this baby in style when it's done. I'm gonna be ripping that on the road, giving her a test run. But that's all I got for you. Glad you guys stopped by. Love you all. Catch you again next week. Like, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, maybe we can both learn something. Catch you all again later.